the next race on the track, the women's 800. You can see the athletes out there already. And this, believe me, is a truly historic race. There she is, Femke Bol. Massive character in the sport, massive character physically in reality. She's long and she's lean and she's known as a 400-metre hurdler. Twice world champion, twice Olympic bronze medalist. World record holder for 400 indoors. What can she do here over 800 metres? Her first race in anger, over 800. It comes indoors. She's never even done an outdoor one. 25 years old now. She'll be 26, actually, in a couple of weeks' time, Femke Bol. But she's never raced further than 500 metres. She's twice world champion over 400 metres. 23 and 25. Those victories coming. There's the lineup. Colby, Zanoni, Hoffman, Rosamila, Femke Bol and Anna Grich in this field. Bol starts out in lane 5. There's the pacemaker. That's Grich. And apparently Bol has asked for 57 seconds flat at 400 metres. She has spent all of November, all of December and all of January in Potchefstroom, up in, down in South Africa I should say, but up in altitude. This for me is a long overdue test at 800 metres for Bol. So many great 400-metre hurdlers over the years have been special at 800 metres. Karen Clement, who won in Rio, the 400-metre hurdles there for the USA. He became a 144, 145 performer. Harold Schmidt, back in the 1970s and 80s, was European champion at 400-metre hurdles. He ended up being a 143.6 performer. There is Hoffman, Laura Hoffman, the Swiss 29-year-old. Never broken 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 6 100ths of a second is her personal best, the former French athlete, 5 times a Swiss champion. Zanoni, Marta Zanoni, the 26-year-old Italian, former World Youth bronze medalist at 800 metres. Her best is only 2:03. But she ran 4:03 on Tuesday in Ostrava for 1,500 metres. She's strong. She might want to take this out hard. I don't know. We shall see. Jolanda Cheplak's world record, 155.82. Well, that unfortunately is sullied as well because Cheplak got busted, the Slovenian, for EPO many years ago, and big question marks over that world record from her, set in 2002 in Vienna at the European Championships. I was there for that one. Away they go then. Femke Bol, second from the outside. The fastest time in the world this year is by a Briton, Izzy Boffey, running in Boston 8 days ago, 157.43. A meeting record, 158.97. Perhaps the first target for Femke Bol here. That's by De Gouma, former world indoor champion. As Bol looks so relaxed here, doesn't she? That is her beauty. Whether it's 400 hurdles, she can look marvellously relaxed going through, and she goes through. The pacemaker 26.99. Bol there probably about 27.4, something like that, 27.3, who knows? But she looks like she's jogging. Magnificent mover. But has she done the running? Her agent saying to me this morning she's put in a lot more long runs, but I don't know what that means. Maybe for her a long run is 6 or 8k. I don't know if it's 10 or 20k. I doubt it very much indeed. As Bol there just lets the pacemaker ease away. Her pace judgment is what she's trusting, because that is quick. That's a little bit too quick. 56.66 the pacer, and that means Bol's gone through, I reckon, probably spot on, about 57 seconds. And down the back straight now, this is where the question marks will be asked. The third lap for Bol. This is where the world of middle distance racing is fascinated to watch Bol cope with this next half of this 800 metres. 3 laps almost done as she comes towards the belt, but she still looks like she's striding along in a relaxed fashion on a Sunday morning jog. At the bell there, 128, give or take a few tenths, maybe 128 dead at the bell for Femke Bol. Now has she got the steel to lead into the back straight here and drive on hard and pump with the arms. She's still running like she's got a couple of laps to go. She's not really working with the arms. She's such a fierce, lion-hearted racer at 400 metres. But here at 800 metres, she looks almost half asleep. It's quite magnificent so far, because surely she's going to go a long way under 2 minutes. But how far here from Bol? I think we can say this has been a wonderful debut. 159.05. Job done. She will learn and she will build on that. Learn from it. take so much information from that experience, that sensation. You cannot replicate racing in training. It doesn't matter if she's done 600-meter time trials in training, 700-meter time trials in training, or further. The fact is, she's just set a national record for the Dutch, 1:59.07 in her first ever 800 meters indoors. And I'll tell you what, she's in the pack now and building, and she will be a real threat. That actually, 1:59.07, makes her fifth fastest in the world this year, and she's an absolute novice. She ran it so relaxed, no sign of stress or strain at any point. And I suspect, though, with the right training, she can build the strength to push on hard on that. The last 300 of an outdoor race, the last 300 here indoors, the last lap and a half, let's say, because she never really looked like she was working hard. I'm not sure she's capable of looking strained. That is the bizarre thing. She looked relaxed to me and like she'd got everything under control, and yet she must have been straining there, must have been working hard the last, let's say, the last 100 meters or so, but there was absolutely zero sign of it. Well, Taras there, who I think was fourth in that men's 800 metres a few minutes ago, ran a big personal best. The French athletes in second, third and fourth, all running personal bests, all running in the 1:45 behind that winning time of Algeria's Graned, 1:44.67. And now Femke Bol, see if I can translate some of this. Well, she said it was a little bit hard, but I'll get used to it. You certainly will. Yes, I think it will be remain the upper end of her range. I can't see Bol ever running a 1,500 metres, perhaps not even a 1,800, though. I think it certainly does fall within her compass, and there is a lot more to come from Femke Bol. There's no doubt about that. How many athletes in history have run a 1:59.0 debut at 800 metres? I would venture not very many at all. And how many of them have looked half as relaxed as that? I'm pretty sure none of them whatsoever. I wonder if she'll wake up with a different type of soreness, a different type of fatigue for tomorrow. Femke Bol. She has been such a magnificent performer for the Netherlands at 400-metre hurdles and in over 400 metres flat, and carrying the baton on umpteen occasions and done marvellous things. She's run in the low 48s for relay legs outdoors with the baton in her hand. And when you translate that speed endurance to the 800 metres, surely there is a great deal more to come. You look here at her form, nice high knees, she's not staggering, remembers to dip at the line like a true sprinter. And Femke Bol there was, I think, under control the entire race.